Hello. Hello. I'm not gonna lie. Feels a little weird to be back here after these after these last couple of months. Emphasis on here, but not like back here, you know? The same circumstances that brought an end to the streams in the first place are ongoing. My evenings are still gonna be unavailable for the foreseeable future. I'm not gonna be around to like play a game or whatever. But when the first direct since I like ended the streams came around, I wasn't sure what I was gonna do about it. I guess it was like that Mario Wonder thing, but I don't know, it was like never like a must see to me. What I'm trying to say is, right now there's this incongruency between all this stuff I can and can't do and what I want to do, and that not lining up anymore is what happened to the time of day that I would usually stream. But this lines up, you know, so perfectly with right before I go to work, and it's something I want to do and something I can do. So, you know, whatever. I'll take those precious few moments where I can find them these days. I don't know. If you're wondering about me, LBA is going well. A couple of other behind-the-scenes projects, creative endeavors of mine have reached some pretty big milestones since we last spoke. I'm pretty happy with where I am with all my creative stuff. I'm planning on moving. Me and a few friends are looking into finding a place together. Once that happens, you know, maybe I could be open to re-examining what coming back could look like, you know. When I have the choice, I'm allowed to make that choice. But for now, yeah, we're just doing a direct. We're just doing a little special occasion. I kept thinking, but what if they announce Klonoa 3, and there's not even a streamer in a forest to hear it? Nintendo! Yeah, hi, Tyler. Hello, Tyler and the Pogfish. The entity that takes over Tyler when there are trailers to watch. Yeah, that's been a weird process. That's really all that makes sense. I think that's like a pretty good summarization of everything that's been going on with me. But I guess now we can get into predictions for the direct, perhaps. From the top, I'll start with the most obvious groundwork. His name is Portnite. My telekinesis does everything around the room. Right, the Pogfish is different. It's like the little with the little vacuum tube or something. They're sucking his lips like the Monsters Inc. thing. The Scream Extractor. That's what these directs are. They're gonna extract my screams, and they announced Klonoa 3. But yeah, they've got to show those Mario Kart tracks. They've officially announced the end of service for Mario Kart Tour. Which I want to say is like weird, but I guess we could have seen this coming when they turned off the gacha and they got rid of $30 Diddy Kong. They just made it like normal. Yeah, there's like no gambling in it anymore. It's been the case for like the last year or so. And I mean, I know we're not getting Toad Factory. Like, definitely if I'm making track predictions, it has to be based on the stuff that they already put in Tour. That's, like, still not an 8, but it's not gonna be brand new stuff that we've never heard of before, I don't think. I don't know what they're gonna do with the original courses. There's, like, still plenty of non-retro Tour-exclusive courses. And they usually only do, like, one per wave, and I think they're either gonna have to, like, cram them all in, and the ratio might be a little off, or they're just gonna, like, not put all the tour tracks in. Like, I don't think there's exactly 8 left that they haven't used. So it's really only gonna be the cream of the crop, which by tour standards is an odd thing to say, but, I think they, like, just announced Madrid, as the next, like, city. And that's, like, a new thing for that game still, so that's probably coming to this. Like, are all these cities even gonna get in? I don't know if there's gonna be leftovers there. Did they ever get to, like, South America? I wanted to race in Rio de Janeiro with Jesus. Are you excited for Luigi's Casino? I'll need something to replace the $30 Diddy Kong, I'll tell you that much. This isn't something I expect as much. I think it would be a good time for them to continue along with these Metroid Prime remakes, assuming that the rumors are true, which, I mean, it predicted the first remake, are going to continue to be correct. 2 and 3 sound like they're not going to be full-on remasters like 1 was, and God, I loved that 1 remake. I'll say again right now. Like, I'm literally thinking of, like, replaying it, just, like, doing a 3rd playthrough, because that game was so fun. But, you know, shit out the 2nd one. I'll buy it if you make it, you know? I don't think they have to space them these far apart. If they have 2 and 3 to get to and they still want to, like, have a good cushion before 4, I think now feels like a good time to be on pace for that. They're probably going to go over a lot of the Mario stuff from last time. The Peach game makes sense if it got a title. I don't know. The last Direct that we got was, like, super Mario focused. And that's fine. I like Mario. But it being the ratio of, like, the contents of a Direct is like, I don't know. But the thing is, none of the stuff that they talked about in that last Direct has come out since this Direct, so we're gonna have to see more on that eventually. Maybe some Mario Wonder stuff. They already did a dedicated thing for that, though. I don't know where that sits for me. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the big bathroom bonanza. I did hear some rumors about that, some super recent rumors about stuff that's gonna be in the Direct, and if they're true, that's pretty exciting. However, my theory remains true that this is a 7 a.m. Direct, which are always kind of the smaller, quieter ones. When they want to blow your socks off, that's 1 p.m. You don't fuck around with the 1 p.m. Direct. You show up, you know? But, you know, if it's so small and it's in the morning, I guess I'm not mad or complaining about it at all. What else? Yeah, I don't want to touch the rumors that have been going around, even if they are, like, pretty credible sounding to me. I don't know. What's the fun in that, right? It's not guessing as much as it is just, oh, well, this guy knew, and they told me that they know, so I guess that's what I know is going to happen now. We're on the same page. I don't know, man. Give me some weird eShop shit. Oh my god. Piranha Plant, you gotta go. Final prediction, I've always been saying since the beginning of the Switch era that those like weird Wii U 3DS eShop games like Pushmo and such have not had a presence on the Switch. Like one of those, right? I guess Mario vs. Donkey Kong is like that tier of game, but our first game of the night, oh, of course, Side Order, fuck yes! Speaking of things that we haven't gotten an update on, it's a little, look at the little Pearl drone! Oh, of course, you're gonna theme it around this. And you're not gonna give it music that goes hard as fuck? Oh, they're like amoeba. Weird. Oh, I'm not off the BRB! There's like hovering and shit? I love what they're doing with this bleached color palette so much. This really like burnt out sky. Isn't that like Dead Fish from the Octo expansion? Oh, this is cool. I love when you get to see like the musicians from like the cover artwork just like in the game. Oh, I'm losing it. This music rules. Oh, that's cool. Wait a second. I think we're so fucking back. I don't think this is your average Octo expansion anymore. There's like points. You're like racking up points. What can I say? It's hot stuff. Oh yeah, and then also probably a release date on that is important. Oh, these visuals rule. No date?
Hello, everyone. I'm Shinya
Hello,
Takahashi,
Mario.
and I'll
That's
be
not.
your guide for today's
That's not what
Nintendo
it
Direct.
says.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you
Yeah,
will
I didn't
strengthen
really
your character
give
abilities
too much
as
of
you
a shit
ascend
about
the
having
Spire's
Inkopolis
floors.
in Wave 1.
We're
This is what I'm here
developing
for.
this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024.
Wow, so
please
next
look
year.
forward to it. Okay, let's see.
I thought we were
our
just
first batch
touching
of
on
Nintendo
stuff coming
Switch
out in the
headlines.
winter, you know, like they said, going off of what they said. But I guess.
Toys are back in town.
Banana. Ooh.
Donkey Kong.
Oh, he's fluffy.
Mario.
Oh shit, it's like the first one?
The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch system.
It's not a remake, is
With
it?
his eyes on the prize,
Oh,
Donkey
weird.
Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory.
I think it's just the first one.
And it's up to Mario to track him down.
Oh, are they not reusing the GBA voice lines? You're like, come
In
back
each
here, you
stage,
big monkey.
contraptions and other challenges await.
Man, that first one on Game Boy, that's like
are vital to your success.
the earliest game I was ever like
Mario needs
frustrated
to reach
into
the key.
rage by, and maybe
Can't
only
quite cross the
game
gap.
as a child. There are bite marks in my
That
GBA
monkey's
SP
tail looks a little suspicious, though.
because I
doesn't it?
never got to the end of this game.
Mario does
So
this,
I hope my Switch watches out
Now
because
you can
that
get
plastic
across.
screen, you know what they say, it's easier
And
to
safely
scratch.
grab the key.
Harder to scratch. It's harder to shatter,
too
but it's
high?
easier to like
Reach it
scratch.
with
So
a
I think if I
handstand
bit it, I
or a
could like
backflip.
leave marks in it. If I
Like
really
that.
tried. I think if I really sunk my teeth into the battery.
Observe and act to collect mini Marios.
I don't
clear
recognize these
stages,
level layouts though. I
and
think it is a
face
new
Donkey
one.
Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with
Updated
a
version
friend in
of?
local
Like this
co-op.
level looks familiar to me though, which is the
However
thing.
you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you.
Maybe it's
to
from a part of
recover
the game I never
toys.
got to. Yeah, I remember these fucks.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong.
Okay,
Launches
so
on
it's just the
Nintendo
original one.
Switch, February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Getting to the end of this definitely means something to me. Like I do have to do it.
Save the prince.
I wonder if that means they're not going to put the original GBA one on Switch Online. Because I was thinking that would be a good fit for it.
Off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
Oh, is this the one that
Tapping
was
into
like
the
in
roots of the
development
Prince of
hell? Or
Persia
am I thinking of a
series,
different
this
Prince of
game
Persia?
features 2D side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay.
There was something going on with this
Dash
IP.
through breathtaking environments in a mythological
I mean, I remember the problem with
Persian-inspired world.
it at
Don't
first
linger
being
too
that
long.
everybody was
Hope
saying
to
it looks like
survive.
shit. And this
Harness
looks
sword and
fine.
bow techniques,
So I guess they got around
as
to
well as time powers
to that not being
to
the
best
case.
these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger
Yeah,
and learn new abilities.
the
that
mini
expand
Donkey
his
Kong
arsenal.
games
Equip amulets
where you
to
like play
further
as
boost
the
your
minis,
abilities,
it's a little
among
like
other
Lemmings,
perks.
I've learned.
The number of amulets you can equip is limited, though, so choose
I remember
wisely.
me being more of a fan of
Use
those than most
everything at
people
your
seem to be.
disposal to navigate this harsh
Whenever I
world
look at Mario
and
vs. Donkey
defeat
Kong
the
discussion,
mythical
I'm not really here
beasts
for
that
it.
stand in
And I
your
don't
way.
think any of us are
Get
here for
ready to
whatever
save the
happened when they
prince and discover the
did
mysteries
weird
of Mount
iterations
Path.
on that
When Prince of
in the
Persia,
3DS
The
Wii
Lost
U
Crown
era.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th. You can receive the
They got
in-game
kind of
Warrior
lost. I
Within
think the
outfit by
minis lost
pre-ordering
their
the
way,
game from Nintendo
and they need
eShop.
someone to swipe them back on track, and maybe this is a good start.
These games will help
And
you
then they'll remake the
chase
DS one.
your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your
So how about
rivals
those
on the road.
Switch 2 rumors,
Play
huh?
the main campaign to unlock
Hey, I'll talk
vehicles,
about those rumors
courses, and more.
all damn day.
You can also upgrade your vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane
But man,
needs.
I forgot
Itching
that
for
directs
more
are like so
racing
okay
action?
with just showing us
Up to
blurry-ass
4
games that look like
speedsters can
this.
Put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Cool.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to
That's
solve
cute. The
puzzles
little
and
instructions.
battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami
A new
games.
Switch revision with RTX and native
Up to 4
4K.
friends can battle it out in
No
versus
Toads.
modes, or jam
A new
together
Switch
in
revision with
local or
RTX
online
and
play.
DLSS
Super
3.5
Crazy Rhythm
4K.
Castle launches on
Silly
Nintendo
guys.
Switch November 14th.
And then they cried
Pre-orders
because that's not what they
begin
wanted.
today on Nintendo eShop.
アーニャすごい絵日記書く
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary.
This is not
On
the
weekdays,
Bandai Namco
you'll head
game
to
that I
class,
asked for.
Then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya.
Yeah, I kind of
Operation
forgot that this is like
Memories launches on
90% of the
Nintendo
games that they
Switch
put
next
out
year.
now.
Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
And Armored Core.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics.
Yeah, I'll fuck with this,
Let's go over
though.
some new and returning gameplay features.
New and
Time your
returning.
button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt
I mean,
or decrease damage
Obvious
received.
comments about the UI aside, my
When you
assumption was
time
that they
your
were being
attacks
pretty faithful.
perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
Okay.
Every successful action command will fill this gauge.
Oh yeah, so
When
this
it's
is new,
full,
this is
You
new.
can unleash the 3-character triple
The
move.
triple move.
Depending on your current party, the move will change. So experiment
This is
with different
cute.
combos. During your adventure,
Man,
you'll
this
encounter
music is
bosses
hot.
with colorful personalities.
I have
After
not
clearing the
played
game,
Mario
you can
RPG
fight some of
before.
them again. But these powered-up bosses
Those who
aren't
I've spoken
gonna be
to-
easy.
Who are, you know, in my life, my authorities on this game. They're signing off on this one. They say go ahead on this remake.
Set off for
So,
adventure with Mario and friends when Super Mario
Like, I have no
RPG
excuse anymore, right? I'll pull
launches
the trigger
the
on this.
Nintendo
Don't worry
Switch
about me.
System November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I was never book smart, I'm money smart. Makes me more, makes me intelligent.
Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo
Oh!
Switch System as another code to memories. One day,
I was
a young
hearing that
girl
there
named
was.
Ashley
I guess
receives
I can
a
say it
letter from
after
the
it
father
gets
she
announced.
thought had
Something
passed
about
away.
like a DS remake.
Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley
I
encounters
spent
puzzles and
so
obstacles
goddamn
that hinder
long the
her
other night
investigation.
theorizing with my friends about like, oh, well, what's the DS thing gonna be?
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy.
Man, I think the DS just owns
What
the more time
truths
that
await
passes.
Ashley in this place?
There are so many
No matter
neat
how
little
hard I
games.
try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories,
Wow.
previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today
Cool.
on Nintendo eShop.
Mario
Another
vs.
code
Donkey Kong
recollection
having no
includes
level
two
editor
games,
is the worst
Nintendo
news of
DS
all
game
time.
Trace
That makes
Memory, and
sense.
its
Only
re-sequel,
the
which
other
was
ones
never
did.
released in
You
North
wanted the
America.
first one so
Both
bad. This is what you
games are
fucking
fully
get.
enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing
I mean, I
them
loved
next
level
year.
editor with the minis, but it's not the same if the
Next,
gameplay is
Please
different.
take a look at this.
Peach game? Thank God they didn't change their voices.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater.
I wonder if this is gonna be like a
Princess
Peach's
Peach
Luigi's
and some
Mansion.
toads went to go see it, but then
Right, they've been tricked.
the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
Cool names of the enemies.
Now it's up to Peach
Why do
and
so
the
many
theater's
Mario
guardian Stella
games?
to
This
save the play
design is great.
and the day.
Focus on characters clicking spam
This
emails. Like if they
perfect
just
performance has
knew
become a
to
terrible
filter to junk,
tragedy.
you know?
Luckily,
There would be so
Peach can use the
many
power
less
of
tragedies
Stella's
that would
ribbon
befall
to face
them.
off against the Sour Bunch.
I'm just saying.
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this.
And then she's gonna turn
Whoa,
into Peach with a machete.
transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By
Oh, these designs are
transforming,
great.
She can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this
I'm
performance?
not sure about
and its
how
performers?
well it runs. It's very surprising to see a first-party
There are
Nintendo
more
game. I mean, it's not
stolen
out
shows
yet.
to save.
they could fix it, but
Valuable artifacts from this museum have
speaking
gone
of Switch 2,
Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
I like this. This is cute.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash.
Wow.
The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul
Nice.
fiends.
Okay. Interesting.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo
Okay.
Switch March 22nd.
Man, there's a
Pre-orders
lot of
begin
2024 in
today on
this.
Nintendo eShop.
Isn't March also spring?
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the one
It
we
looks
showed
like it
today,
runs at 20
so
frames
please
per
stay tuned.
second.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their
Oh,
goals.
my eyes were gonna roll back in my head. I thought they were gonna say
How the
17
story
interconnected
unfolds is in
stories.
your hands.
Square always is like
The
putting
choices
stuff
you
out like
make
this.
can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond
I'm trying to figure out what it
launches
is
on
that they're doing
Nintendo
with the cell
Switch
shading. They
next
have
year.
like kind of that faux line art that a lot of games of this style have, but there's like a
legendary Raider
kind of like an interesting
returns.
texture to it that I like. This game's graphics look like
First
AI art.
32
I don't
Raider
think
games,
compression
all with
helps, but I
upgraded visuals,
don't know. There's
are
something
venturing
about it
onto
that I
Nintendo
think might
Switch in
look nice in
one
person.
daring collection.
Hey, this is a weird one.
As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous
This T-Rex is
quests
awesome.
spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way,
I don't know, I kinda like
you'll
the
solve
Minecraft
puzzles
windows.
to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the
Most of the
ravages
environments
time.
look about the same
This
though.
faithfully
I do like how
remastered
blocky they
trilogy
still are.
comes
Yeah,
with all of the
faithfully
expansions
remastered.
and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look.
Okay,
and
now
the
we're- yeah, I'll just,
upgraded
like, switch it
visuals
back.
at any time.
Tomb
Tomb
Raider
Raider 1 through 3
Roblox sponsored
Remastered,
game.
starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch
It
system
totally does look like
February
that
14th.
level of visuals.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
You like see like a weird hat mesh that you recognize. Like, wait, I saw that on the
This
marketplace.
detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist.
So was the first one of these like a
Detective duo
3DS
of
and
Pikachu
Switch
and
cross
his partner
release?
Tim
I don't know. The lighting is.
investigate various cases. while
Why does he look like
searching
a
for
fucking
Harry,
Johnny
Tim's
Yes
missing
Papa
father.
character?
Tim interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations.
Like it just looks
Follow
so. I mean,
Sass
there's
with
shading on
Growlithe.
it. Technically,
Smash Rocks with Darmanitan.
it just has like an unlit look to it. It's something about the contrast
Shoot through
levels.
walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo
Will they
Switch
find out?
October 6th.
Find out.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real...
Oh, brother. Is this considered a 2023 game?
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
I'm very surprised to see this in like an
Play
actual
the notes in time with the music
mainline
as best
direct
you
and not like
can.
an indie showcase.
But how you play that horn is up to you.
Like, it feels like everybody stopped talking about this
You can
game
use gyro
like
controls to adjust
14
the
months
pitch
ago.
up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller.
Hey, now we're fucking talking though.
The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs.
There we go.
spanning
Now when
various
everybody
genres,
says,
from classical
hey, are there
to
any games that
electronica
actually use the
and
IR motion
everything
camera?
in
There are
between.
two answers, one, two,
Plus,
switch, and
up to
this.
4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today. Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
So this sounds like we're doing a sizzle reel. Are we all? No, we're only like 20 minutes in.
Finishing blow, or shove 'em off
I was
the
wondering earlier, they were saying that this one was like gonna be like roughly 40. I have
Choose
no
from
idea how they're gonna
15
hit that
heroes,
number.
Each inspired by a different
Well,
mythology.
probably with a lot of stuff like
Work
this.
with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta
Yeah,
test
wow,
will be
Nintendo,
available
what a
this
get.
October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim
Hemrick
victory
is so lonely.
and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world.
Music is
War
nice.
Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today.
Another one of these.
Run and gun in this reimagining of the
Oh.
beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating
Oh,
arsenal
man,
of weapons
I
to
don't
crush
know
the
about
Red
how this
Falcon
looks.
forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options.
It's hard to
This
say. I don't
reimagining
even
from
know what I
Konami
would
and
like
WayForward features
tell you
new
what the
weapons,
correct art style for a Contra game is.
powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra.
But something about this, I don't know.
Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim
But is it better
your
than the ghouls or the
destiny.
goblins?
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
Yet the answer is clear as day now.
Oh,
The path before
wow.
us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I
This
will,
battle
Father.
artwork is excellent.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies.
Like, I'm not big on the
forge your
zoomed out
bonds,
stuff, but the up
and
close
lead
is
the
very
liberation
impressive.
To glorious victory.
And it pulls in.
Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
And also there was a
Today
dog
marks
girl.
our first foray into the
If that's
mists
your
of
thing.
despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Oh, awesome name. Looks cool though, it looks cool. Don't worry, it looks cool. So do we know who's doing the porting work on this? Because I'm wondering if this is like what's occupying next level, or if someone else is doing this.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the
Wait, they made a second one of these?
Luigi,
I thought they just jumped straight to 3.
Our hero was sent here to check it out.
They got textures on his
Time for
overalls and
some
shit. They didn't have that
mansion
before.
mayhem.
His mustache.
No spooky adventure is complete.
Okay, so this is how they got
vacuum-like device,
to 40 minutes.
The Poltergust.
2's got alright music though.
Use it to light up dark areas.
It's got a nice main theme.
Vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple
Who knows
ghosts
though,
at
maybe
once.
this is worth a re-examination all this time later.
In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab.
Because, I wouldn't go as far as to say 3 was bad. That wouldn't make sense.
Ice and snow,
like, I can
and even more
acknowledge
places.
that it's good.
These
It just didn't do it for
troublemakers will
me.
use every trick in the book to block
Like, I
your
liked
path.
it,
Can
but it doesn't even
Luigi
come
summon
close
his
to Luigi's
courage
Mansion
and
1 for
save
me.
The day?
2 had some
Looking
cool
for
moments.
Other ghost hunters? Up to 4
And the
players
Scare
online
Scraper.
can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Yeah, they never pulled in, like, the little developer card. I guess if it's
How's
published by
that?
Nintendo, that's good enough.
Next, we have 2 announcements to share.
But it doesn't answer my burning
First,
theories
please
and
take a look at
rumors.
this video.
I love videos. Why does this look like a commercial for, like, Mario at Old Navy or some shit?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed.
Did anybody have architectural
Construction is going
renderings
well,
penned for
and
this
we plan
direct?
to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned. Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures.
Oh yeah, they've got
Zelda
these.
and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on
No
November
DLC
3rd.
though, just Amiibo.
And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game
Noah
will be
and Mio.
released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
I mean, cool, but also, why?
And finally, we
I don't know.
have a new Amiibo figure to announce.
What?
The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from
Oh.
Kingdom Hearts, is on the way. With the release of Sora, everyone is here from
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look
Oh,
forward
I
to
saw
its
it was
release next
split
year.
second, but I saw it just before they cut that they
That's
put in the
all
player
for
2 ones
today's
as
Amiibo
well.
announcements.
I locked eyes with F chord
Please
and then
take a
it
look
cut
at
away.
this.
Like, she better not fucking be there. Oh shit, I was hearing about this too. Is this like are we talking remake or new one? Don't fuck with me, man. I'm not seeing little
First
speckled borders on the side.
Returns as a 99-player battle royale. F-Zero 99. Race
Oh.
on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original
Oh my God.
Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful.
It's
Your
cute.
power meter will decrease if you
cute.
crash
It
into
looks
pilots
fun.
or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
I am glad I kept my expectations
You'll need
tempered
to
for what
avoid
this was going to
collisions
be,
and conserve your power
because I
meter
think
to stay
a
in the race.
lot of people are like seething that
Feeling
it's not
risky?
like a brand new
Spend
one,
some of your power meter
or
for a
even that it's like
temporary
this concept
speed boost.
recognized as a full game instead of like putting it into an
You can
old
also
game.
collect super sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up
I wonder if
to
they're
a
gonna
special
charge for this, or if it's
path
gonna be
called
free
the
with Switch Online.
Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
I'll tell you what, this could be cute for like gauging interest in the series though. This is more of a bone than the series is typically thrown.
99 players, 1 winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will
That's
be
exactly
available
what it is.
exclusively
Wow.
for active Nintendo Switch Online members
I'm one of those.
later today.
Hey, neat. Hey, all right, neat.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero
More than
is
30
back
years
as a
since
Battle
F-Zero
Royale game.
GX.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
He's holding on to it like he's not allowed to let go.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited
Look
by
at the way these
small,
limbs
fuzzy
move.
beings called Yordles.
They're like
After
so
a party
waddly.
gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back
It's a nice
together.
palette. I like these colors.
Journey across the land to gather materials
It's very warm and
craft
earthy.
items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries
You don't need to
will you
put
discover
systems like
during
that in
your
a game that
magical
looks like
adventure?
this.
Vandal Tale,
Yeah,
a
we got
League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch.
Kind of buried
next
the lead
year.
there. All right, I take everything good that I said back.
Wait, did you hear that? Join
I like
best
to have
friends,
like
Nunu
like
and
one
Willem on a
nice
journey
positive
across
thing to
the
say about
frozen
every game that I
wilds of
see.
the Freljord. Jump, climb,
But now this looks suspiciously
and
like League of
sled your
Legends
way
also,
through
so
a
now I'm like
beautiful
afraid.
yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past.
Hey, where's
Song of
Poppy
Nunu,
Playtime?
a
Put
League
that
of
on the
Legends
Switch.
Story launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
Where's Garten of
November
Ban
1st.
Ban?
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
Where is
eShop.
Rainbow Friends?
Let's move into formation.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Oh, we got a new Wario.
Greetings! Welcome to the island.
This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get
Yes.
your body moving.
Yes!
In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form.
I'm so fucking into this shit, man. Oh, this uses the iron motion
Copy the form
sensor too. Did you see
shown,
that?
Then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Oh, excellent. Yes!
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty.
Oh, I'm so ready,
Everyone's in
man.
for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, of everything in the show so far, this is like the one thing. Is it? Yeah, I'll
soon
pre-order that.
unfold.
That's like day one for me. I don't fuck around with WarioWare.
Lead an army
Except
of
when
over
it's
100
WarioWare
heroes
Get
into
It Together,
battle.
which I
Put an end
did not
to
even
an
consider picking up
empire's
at all.
invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause.
Wow.
This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities
I'm trying
will
to nail
become
down what this
available.
art style is,
You'll be
because it's
able
not
to tend
HD 2D,
crops,
it's just
open
sprites in a
shops,
3D world.
and more.
I guess I just described
Each
it out
hero
loud.
you
It looks like the
encounter
more you
has their
upgrade
own
the town, like
backstory
it
and
runs
motivation.
worse.
They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
April is not a winter game.
Participate in some pixel-perfect play.
Now what are they gonna have to talk about in the January Direct?
Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward.
Oh.
Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights
So
for
is
your
Eastward
neighbors,
good?
and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story.
Oh.
Eastward, Octopia, ventures onto Nintendo Switch
I mean,
this holiday.
if it's something like this, I would like to, but yeah, I don't know, I heard conflicting things about it.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to
Did anybody
unleash
have
devastating
mousefolk
attacks.
on the bingo card?
Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online.
Dude, I know we're gonna see the squeakers.
Or create
Didn't you
and
read
share
the
your own
rumors?
cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Get out of my way!
Oh my god.
Pre-orders begin today
Shut up in
on
there!
Nintendo eShop. Dive and catch fish by day.
Die.
Then serve them as sushi by night in the
Ooh.
aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then
This looks
tend
pretty
to the
cozy.
clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders
They're dropping a
and free
lot of
demos
those in there
swim
this
onto
Direct.
Nintendo eShop later today.
Like, there's usually like some amount of them.
The final wave is
Oh boy,
racing
here we
in.
go.
Here's
What's
a
it gonna
sneak
be?
peek at Wave 6.
Oh
the
my
final
fucking
wave of the
god!
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass
Actually?
DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii
Wait,
games,
Daisy's Circuit is
Daisy
actually
Circuit.
fucking awesome.
More
I didn't know they would put
returning
awesome
characters are
tracks
also
in
being
this.
added in Wave 6. From
Dang
the Mario
on!
Kart Double Dash game.
The $30 DLC is no more. Oh, Tommy on
From
Twitter
Mario
and
Kart
Funky?
Wii,
Wow,
Donkey
so no
Kong.
Pauline. Pauline's fucking out. Get out of here. Go back to New Donk City, bitch.
And from the Mario Kart
Wait,
Tour
what?
game, Pauline.
I thought there were only 2 characters left because they put 3 in the last wave.
And also, Peach.
Whoa, slow down. This is too many characters. And also, Peachette does not belong anywhere outside of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I wonder how they're going to reorganize the roster then.
Booster Course Pass
That's like
DLC
more
for the
question
Mario
marks
Kart
than
8
there
Deluxe
were.
Game drives onto Nintendo
Don't,
Switch
Pauline, I
this holiday.
didn't mean what I said.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members.
Okay, so
can
they're not
enjoy
going to show us the
this DLC
full
at no
list of
additional
tracks,
cost.
but yeah, this
The
is a
DLC
good
can
hook.
also be
This is
purchased on
sweet.
its own.
I'm hooked.
Something new is
Oh,
among
Daisy
us.
Circuit is so good. So it's not Toad Factory, but I'm not going to complain about that. The more time that passes, the more I feel proud of having never played Among Us. You guys hear about all this Unity stuff that's going on? Apparently the Among Us devs are saying that, like, oh, we'll literally remake the game in a different engine. If this, like, happens, where they're, like, charging developers. Okay, so there's like a mushroom map. Aww. It's kind of cute though. Something about seeing them like strapped in, like little baby booster seats. So is this like big for Among Us heads? Is this like a Nintendo Direct first?
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
Okay.
What did you think?
Among Us.
Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a
Shinji
look.
Takahashi, I thought that's already what you were doing. Okay, so you know words on Mario Wonder. They're probably gonna stick Mario Wonder in here. Man, that Pokemon DLC just came out yesterday. I guess the physical version on Pikmin was late. I wasn't aware of that. And, you know, also stuff that they just talked about. Yeah, what's up, Diddy? I have to, like, look at that character select screen and, like, figure out in my head how I would rearrange the grid to make it make sense. Man, they didn't need to put Peachette in there.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles.
Alright, give me my damn one
This
more
next
thing.
video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Man, what could it be? I don't... What's left in the rumors? Oh my fucking god! My Reddit penis is going to explode! Oh, they're kind of like cardboardy. Like they have a little bit of thickness and depth to them. Like cards. Uh-oh. I wonder if they're gonna do controversial things with the toads. So Arlo's like dead, right? Like he's got the heart rate monitor on and it just hit 0? I don't know, it looks pretty damn faithful. And Koops, the best guy. As much as the Thousand Year Door has become symbolic of annoying people on the internet, and this whole, like, lightning rod for Paper Mario discourse, come on, the Thousand Year Door is still good. That's never been in question. Oh man, there's gonna be new arrangements of all this music? I'm gonna be more excited about this than Mario RPG, goddamn! Oh, dude. Man, and this is such a smart idea. This is such a perfect, like, late generation title. There's like a shininess to the ground. It's almost kind of like a printed ink kind of sheen. Aw, Pennington! That's my man. Wow. Your ass looks so HD. Guys, they're remaking the Thousand Year Door for the 3DS! What has happened? What has science done? It feels good to be a GameCube fan and pandered to. Yummy in my tummy.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play
Yep, let me
we hope
gobble
you
it
look
up.
forward to
I love eating
experiencing
paper.
This adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
I'm like, it just like actually. Is this what smoking weed feels like? I'm just like leaned so far back in my seat and like, I've just got like such a warm, content smile on my face. Like I'm like, this is bliss to me. Yeah. Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door HD. So as predicted, it was an early morning direct. It was about the size. I sized it up pretty well. And the Griffin theory remains true that nobody else ever acknowledges. That was a good direct. I'm glad I checked in for this. It's good to be here just for a little bit, just this once. as a special treat. This is cool. There's a couple of things that I was maybe like aware of, but maybe I like wouldn't have picked up otherwise. I might check out some of this stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna go, well, number 1 to work, but also I'll play that F-Zero 99 by myself later today. Yeah, isn't Pac-Man 99? I remember I used to say back when I was streaming that, oh yeah, you know, I'll only play it once to stream it, but I'll only do it when they inevitably add the Klonoa skin. And they never did. And now they never will, because now it's dead forever. I'd love to stew in this for just a little bit longer, but I really do have to fucking get ready for work. So if you want to scream about Paper Mario, I guess the Griffin Galactic Discord is still around. Yeah, all the links to that. Does it make sense to like do an outro? Follow me on Twitch if you want for like sporadic, like once every few months, Nintendo Direct reactions and literally nothing else. But you know, yeah, I'm still posting Anime Boys on Twitter, so that's all I have to say. Those two places are really, I keep saying Pillow Fort like it means something, but man, if 2023 has meant anything, it's been every website in the world getting worse, and I've tried to plant my stakes in new ones. It's not going so well for me. So, you know, the ones that, let's be honest, everyone is still using, I'm there. You know where to find them. In the description or the Twitch cards below if you are watching this live. Yeah, I gotta go rearrange those Mario Karts. Why is Peachette in Mario Kart 8? Have a good morning. Bye-bye.